Well, hello. I've written up at the top here, belief systems. And what I'd like to do is to look at the belief systems surrounding origins. When you watch any natural history program on the television, you would be forgiven for believing that evolution has actually been proven and is therefore fact. But actually, there is no scientific basis for evolution. Now that may seem shocking, but for true science to be established, three basic principles must come into play. Firstly, it needs to be observed, it needs to be repeatable, and it needs to be measured. Now, when the universe began, no one observed it, it's not repeatable, and it wasn't measured. And when life began on planet Earth, nobody observed it, it's not repeatable, and it wasn't measured. And therefore, it can, by the very nature, it cannot ever be proved. Now, I know that may be a shock to many, but that is the case. And so therefore, everything we talk about with regard to origins has to be in the realm of belief. So therefore, my title is Belief Systems. Depending on your worldview, you're going to have one of two opinions. Firstly, there is the secular view. And I'm going to dedicate this side of the board to the secular view of the belief systems. And on the other side of the board, there is the godly view. And the two are not compatible. They are completely the opposite. I'm going to firstly look at what the secular system of origins asserts. It asserts that all life on Earth came from slime. Now that makes you and me slime. Nothing more and nothing less. Our origins, our beginning is slime. Whereas the godly view says, no, you're not slime. You are you're made in the image of God. That man is made in the image of God. So you can't get two opposites. More opposite than that. The secular view says that we are all the product of random chance processes. There is no order, but random chance processes. So therefore, there is no purpose to life. We are the product of random chance processes. We are a freak of nature. No more nor origin of slime. The godly view says something very different. That there is a purpose to this. That you are a product of design. There is a purpose to your life. That you are unique, that you are special, and that you are loved. And that you are loved by your Creator. I will get back to that point a little later on. The secular view says of you and of mankind that we are pointless. There is no point to our existence. There's a bit of a follow-on from no purpose. So that we have a pointless that we are living a pointless existence. It's not surprising so many young people are taught this at school are committing suicide at a young age. If they're told they're no more than slime, there's no purpose to their life, it's pointless, and their life is a pointless existence. Oh. But the godly view says differently. It says, rather than a pointless existence, that you have a destiny. And you have a destiny with God in that you have a destiny with God in heaven for eternity. There is a point to your life. And this is this side of the board, I'm sorry, but I have to say, it's seriously negative stuff. This side is a very positive stuff. And I'd get back to the point that I said that you're loved. The whole point of Jesus coming on the cross and dying for your sin is clearly just to show you how much you're loved. It's to win your heart, to win your mind, and you'll win your life back when you realise, well, actually, there is a God in heaven who does love you, who wants the best for you, who wants you under the umbrella of his protection, and has gone great lengths in order to get that for you. That you are made in the image of God. That makes you valuable. That there is a purpose to your life. That you do have a destiny. And that your final destiny is in heaven with him for eternity. This makes much more sense. Because this side of the board, it is so negative. There's no hope. Whereas here there is hope. And there's hope in what God has done for us in Jesus. As so many times I write up the gospel, the good news, that demonstrates this love. And it's as simple as A, B, and C. And it has the ability to get you from this side of the board, from you thinking that you're slime, you're worthless, you've got no purpose, that there's pointless existence, to a God-driven and purposeful life. And it's simple as A, B, and C. And the A stands for the need to admit, yeah, I thought that. This is wrong. I've lived my life how I want because I thought there was no God there for me to be accountable to, or to love me, or to show interest in me. Yeah, I've lived according to that because in this side of the board, there are no rules. You make your rules up as you go along because it's pointless. There's no direction. There's no absolutes. But this says, wait, hang on a minute. Yes, there is. God sets the agenda. God sets the rules. God is a holy God and he wants his people to be a holy people. And therefore, because we've strayed so far from what his original design for us was, he needed to get us back into that place of intimacy and love that we were originally designed for. And it's as simple as ABC. And the ABC stands for the gospel. And the gospel stands for good news, that God has rescued his people. But we've got to, like anything, got to apply it. So the B, so first of all, is to admit that we thought like that and we acted according to our thoughts. When we thought there was no God up there who was interested in us. So we were random chance processes. But B stands for the need to believe. That God exists. That he loves you. That he sent his son Jesus to die on the cross for you. And that he was raised on the third day. And as he was raised, so you will be raised. Because he is the first fruits of that resurrection. We are as the second. And lastly, the C, it stands for commitment. The need to commit your life to Jesus. God committed himself to the human race when Christ came and died on the cross. Jesus committed himself to us through his death on the cross. We need to make a commitment to him. Bless you and thank you.